Hey, 30-06 John here, and today what I'm going to be practicing is what everyone's talking about, the 40-yard Indiana Mall Good Samaritan shooting drill. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. I think most shooters have heard what happened at the Indiana Mall. A bad guy, a young guy, came out of a restroom with an AR-15, started shooting people. A good guy, Good Samaritan, he engaged the shooter with his 9mm Glock, took out the bad guy in 15 seconds. So let's talk about this for a few seconds. Here's a video of the actual police chief describing the tactics used by the Good Samaritan. Let's listen.
Were nothing short of heroic. He engaged the gunman from quite a distance with a handgun, was very proficient in that, very tactically sound, and as he moved to close in on the suspect, he was also motioning for people to exit behind him. He has, to our knowledge, he has no police training and no military background.
Also, this is additional information that I found out. One of the people shot to death by a gunman at the Greenwood Mall in Indiana was carrying a handgun that he never had a chance to pull. Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you're immune from being shot. And as always, you have to be tactically aware, use the Cooper color code, and be ready for action if you're carrying a pistol. Now this right here is a picture I found on the web, and it's someone has an inside picture of the Greenwood Mall at the food court. They photoshopped someone holding a pistol aimed at the direction where the bad guy was. I put this red dot right here, this oblong dot right there. That's where the bad guy, approximate area where he was. The distance was 40 yards to 43 yards. That's a pretty far handgun shot. In the Greenwood Mall, the good guy, he did get 8 out of 10 hits. That's very good shooting. But what I read is that he pretty much got the first round hit, or the first several rounds hit. And once the shooter went down, it makes the whole shooting situation a lot less complicated. I guess the bad guy was trying to crawl away back into the bathroom, but since he was still moving, the good guy kept shooting at him, as he should have. It looks like, as the police chief said, the good guy was using tactically sound movement, so you want to incorporate that. It looks like, what I've read, that he might have been at some point crouching, resting his pistol alongside a garbage bin or some type of pole, sort of like a barricade position. So what I'm going to practice this drill is going to be shooting at this target. This is an IDPA target. I highlighted the A zone. It's a 9-inch diameter A zone. The B zone, I don't know if you can see it there, it's perforated cardboard. Standard IDPA target. And I'll be using my shooting timer. Instead of 15 seconds, that sounds like a really long time. I'm going to cut that down to 9 seconds. I'm going to shoot 2 shots from a low ready. The range where I shoot at, I can't draw from the holster. So I'll be shooting 2 shots from low ready at 40 yards. Then I'll be moving to a crouching, kneeling position, resting my pistol alongside the shooting bench, sort of like a barricade position, and taking 2 more shots. I'll be using 2 guns today. The first gun I'll be trying will be this XD Mod 2 with a 4¼ inch barrel. Been a good gun. And also I'll be using this older style M&P shield, 9mm. Both are 9mm. For ammo, I'm just going to be using this Herder's target ammunition 115 grain full metal jacket. Hey, I'm back from the range and had some pretty good results. As you can see here, a lot of my hits were in the 9-inch A zone. Everything in orange right here, this is all in the B zone. Then the ones in black right here, they're actually in the non-scoring area of the target. There's one down here also. All runs, I had at least 2 hits in the 9-inch A zone. My first takeaway is that 40 yards is pretty far with a handgun. Everyone should be practicing as far as their handgun range can allow them, because when that time comes, you have to make that far shot. You want to have a little bit of experience underneath your belt. You want to make sure your handgun will hit to point of aim at that distance. The second takeaway is that movement from a standing to a kneeling, brace kneeling, chews up a little bit of time, but you have to spend that time because you don't want to be standing in one place longer than 4 or 5 seconds, especially when you're trading shots or you're engaging a bad guy with an AR-15. They have the advantage the further the distance is. Also, one other takeaway is that it was a little bit harder to hit and make time with the M&P Shield as opposed to the bigger gun. For those who carry small, compact 9mm, that's something you all have to think about and train. Anyhow, that's all that I have for today. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I hope everyone has a nice day. Thanks for watching.